Hey y'all, today I'm going to show you how to install Xampp or Xampp, depending on which way you want to pronounce it, onto your local computer. And one of the things that you can use Xampp for is anything in WordPress, since WordPress is PHP based. So Xampp has Apache, and for its database, it has MySQL. So yeah, this is just kind of a way of getting a server on your computer so that you can work locally with um, PHP and other things that require a server. So we'll go to I think it's Apache Friends, yeah, .org. So you see it has a download for Windows, one for Linux, and one for OS X. Since I have a Mac, we're going to click on this. And that just automatically downloaded, but that's not what I wanted. I need to, okay, so let me let that download and then I'll be back as soon as it's done. And I have deleted it because that's not what I wanted to show you. And I'll tell you why here in a minute. Okay, if you see, this just got done downloading it and I have not deleted it yet, but if you see this file right here, where it says VM, that stands for virtual machine, and that's not the version that we want. So we're going to just go ahead and move that to trash, and then we're going to come back here and click here for other versions. So there's Xampp for Windows again, Linux, and OS X here. So we're going to click on, so we're going to go down here to more downloads. And we'll click on Xampp for Mac OS X. And here it's going to show you a couple different versions. Here, if you see, it still has the VM here. I want the one that has the installer. If you want the virtual machine version, by all means go for it. But I have trouble with that version, so I like to run the installer. So we're going to click on the latest version, 7.4.8. And then you see here there's two different downloads. There's one that's a virtual machine that's a lot bigger, and then there's one that has the installer. So this is the one that we're going to download. It's the latest version with the installer. I'm going to wait for that. There we go. So we're going to wait for that to download. Okay, since that's done downloading, we can close this out. We'll go to our downloads folder, and we'll click on the installer. And minimize that. Okay, so that's going to open. You just double click on that. And it gives you this little warning. Of course, we want to open it. We'll put in our password because it wants to make system changes. And the Bitnami installer is started, so we're just going to click on Next. We want both the core and developer files, so we're going to click Next. Remember where this is installing. Just like any program, you want to remember where it's going. So this is going to be very important when we go to put our folders in. So on Macs, it's going to install into applications, and I do believe on Windows it just installs on the C drive. So we'll click next, and then next again. Okay, so that opens. I don't know why that opens. Okay. And then you click next. It says welcome to Xampp, and it's installing. Okay, so finally Xampp is done installing, so all we have to do is click finish. We're not going to launch right now. Yeah, we won't launch it right now. I wanted to go through the files to show you where it's at and where you will start your project. So we're going to click on finish, and of course close this out. And then on a Mac, what you want to do to find the Xampp files are click on Finder, and then you're going to go to Applications, and then all the way down here, because it starts with an X, is Xampp, and your htdocs folder. So your htdocs folder is kind of like the public folder in your server. So if you were to go through like HostGator, you know how you install all of your files into the public folder. htdocs is your servers, your local servers on Xampp. It's that version of the public folder that you would put all of your files in. So yeah, that's how you install Xampp on your local machine. And in order to start it, you would go to Launchpad. Click on that. And you put your password in because it is a system change. And then you would go to Manage Service and start on. Okay, so all of our servers are running, and we can go back to Welcome and go to Application. And this is what's on our local host in the dashboard file. So if we go over here to Finder, and we go to Applications, we open Xampp and htdocs. This is the folder that it's opening. This is the page right here. These are the files right here for that page. So you don't need all of these files here. I'll make a separate video on what you need and what you don't. But yep, that is the basic installation of Xampp. And any website that you work on can be put right in here. Like let's say I have a WordPress installation over here. Where are you? It's this one right here. This is WordPress. I just renamed it Create Own Theme because that's kind of my next project. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and like this video if you got some value out of it. Talk to you later.